Muri, cause analysis and reduction strategies. Abstract. The market size for off-the-road tire industry is increasing owing to the use of technology and heavy machinery in the field of agriculture, mining and construction. With growing competition, companies are competing to increase their bottom line without increasing the cost of operation, which can be achieved by eliminating non-value-adding activities and 3 types of lean waste, which are Muda, Mura and Muri in the manufacturing process. Reducing wastage will help in ramping up productivity, increasing production with the available resources. Keywords: Muri, overburden, NVA, non-value-adding, VA, value-adding, GT, green tire, Autry, off the road. Introduction. A tire is one of the critical components of an automobile and has utility ranging from steering, carrying the load, to transmitting rolling motion. Accordingly, they are distinguished into various segments as shown in figure number 1. Manufacturing tire is critical and must pass through various stages in production. There are different types of tires available in the market, and each type require a different set of process, plus they vary in size, groove, and weight. We will try to narrow down our focus on Autry, off-the-road, tire. These tires are heavyweight and manufacturing them is a cumbersome process and involve excessive strain on the operator, leading to reduced productivity. Our research is focused on how the cause of Muri, excessive burden, can be reduced. Fig. 1 Types of tires as per utility. Literature review. The Indian tire industry is worth around Rs600 billion. With 41 tire companies and 62 tire manufacturing plants, this sector produces the largest variety of tires in the world. Tire demand originates from 2 end-user categories: OEMs and the replacement segment. Demand from the replacement segment dominates the Indian tire market, contributing about 55% of the total volume. Autry tires or off-the-road tires are made up of resistant compounds to offer good grip on uneven or rough surfaces, mud, stones, or sand. The tires have in-depth and strong treads which can be deployed to any vehicle. They are generally designed to use in extreme conditions and offer safety, high performance, and quality. The Autry tires are used in large machinery at mining, agriculture, or construction areas where there are no roads but rough surfaces. The rising population worldwide and increasing demand for higher food production are fueling the demand for tractors and agriculture equipment vehicles, thus increasing the demand for Autry tires. A rise in the preference for employing modern equipment for agricultural activities has encouraged tractors' adoption, which drives the growth of the Autry tires market. The severe weather conditions and customization resulted in high research and development expenditure, which is likely to hamper the Autry tires market. The Autry tires market is expected to grow at the rate of 3.4% CAGR by 2026. From the manufacturing perspective, starting from raw material, which includes steel, chemical, rubber and textiles. Steel is used for making steel belts and bead wire. Chemical is extensively used to reduce the wear and tear and increase the life cycle of the tire. The rubber used is natural rubber extracted from trees and then formed into a large block, which is an input for feeding machine for the mixer, raw material mixer. Lastly, textile include rayon, nylon, polyester, which is used in making cords. 1. Fig. 2 Volume and revenue diversification of tire. Fig. 3 Sectional view of tire. 2. Apart from raw material, another major is energy and heat utilized in manufacturing tire, which form a big chunk. 3. Which add on to tire cost. It is estimated that the production of tractor tire, which is one of the applications of Autry tire, is set to increase to 8,97,000 NOS. 4. With the rising demand and less cushion on raw material cost in the advent of growing competition, the controllable factor lies in manufacturing, where productivity needs to be increased with available resources. One of the cost-effective ways is using a lean methodology, which states that the 3 enemies of the lean are Muda, wastage, Mura, unevenness, and Muri, overburden, and over the period identifying and removing 3M, Muda, Mura, Muri, has helped organizations to improve their productivity. 5. Thus, owing to the increase in demand, reducing Muri, overburden, in the critical process of curing in tire manufacturing will help to improve productivity and reduce strain on the operator. Based on the vehicle types, the market is segmented into loaders, dump trucks, graders, cranes, dumpers, tractors, forklifts, and others. Among all segments, the tractors segment is expected to hold the highest share in the market. There is an increasing demand for the tractor in the agriculture sector as this tire reduce soil damage and yield robbing. Autry tire. Autry tire are of two types as shown in Table 1, radial and bias, out of which radial tire holds significant market share due to extensive use in heavy machinery and tractors. Second, the margin is high in these products and the growth potential is high owing to increasing pent-up demand for use of new machinery in agriculture and infrastructure development. Radial tire. In this type of tire the steel belt runs perpendicular to the thread angle, due to which there is low sidewall and more contact with the ground. 1. It can increase crop production by minimizing compaction, which further boosts the radial tire segment growth. Bias tire. In this tire, the nylon belts run at a 30 to 45 degree angle with a thread angle. The multiple overlapping rubber piles in the tire connect with sidewall and thread 1. The radial tire has higher steel utilization due to which the cost is higher compared to the bias tire. Fig. 4 Autry tire. Based on the end-user segment, the market is bifurcated into construction and mining, industrial, agricultural, and others. The construction and mining segment is having a significant share in the Autry tire market growth. This is because of growing advancements in construction and mining equipment such as automation and electrification, which have supported the fleet operation to use equipment in many shifts. Fig. 5 Tire manufacturing process. Based on the geographical analysis, the Asia-Pacific region will have the highest share in the market. The major share is ascribed to the increased purchase of off-road vehicles in this region's FE major countries. Moreover, in few countries such as China and India, agriculture is the backbone of the economies, since agriculture machinery procurement is also a significant factor to support the growth of the market in this region. The rapid increase in off-road vehicles such as tractors, agricultural machinery, and others worldwide is projected to fuel the global market growth rate. The rise in the usage of heavy vehicles in the agriculture and construction sectors is also influencing the market's growth. The deployment of the monitoring systems for the tire among the commercial sectors is also escalating the Autry tire market growth rate. As observed, majorly the Autry tire have a prominent role in the agricultural and construction and mining sectors, since agriculture is the backbone of the few countries and owing to the increasing demand for construction and mining from the developing countries. Manufacturing process for Autry tire. The manufacturing process is divided into 3 stages shown in Figure 5. Raw material preparation. The process starts from mixing raw material in adequate proportion considering the characteristics of different model sizes and shapes. Raw materials for tire include rubber, oil, fabric, carbon, and chemical, and the final product of this stage is called a compound. Component preparation. This is the intermediate stage where different part of the tire is prepared simultaneously, which includes bead wire rolling and cutting. Sidewall preparation, which includes extrusion process starting with the input of compound from raw material preparation stage and then rolling into the desired thickness of the sheet in required dimension, followed by cutting into adequate length. This stage also includes fabric cutting and slitting process by type of tire produced, means if a radial tire is to be made, the different shape of fabric is cut, if bias then different. Finally, all the components prepared are then sent to the tire building stage, which is the stage where the tire starts taking its shape. Tire building. Components are assembled on a roller where bead wire, inner liner, sidewall is assembled in the order mentioned at this stage. The output is called carcass. Post these stage, different layers of fabric and extruded compound are rolled upon carcass until desired thickness of the tire is achieved. At this stage the tire is in the soft form, which is also called as green tire, GT. The GT is painted with a spray gun on inner walls so that it should not stick to the curing machine. The curing machine consists of the mold of the desired tire size and shape. GT is placed inside the mold and then hot steam is passed through the mold for a specified time with specific pressure. due to which GT take the shape of the mold and tire to become hard. 6. Post-curing tire is inspected for any damages, marks, and if OK is sent to further process in the supply chain, which includes warehousing and distribution to the customer. Our focus area is the process of handling green tire, GT, which causes Muri to the operator, which directly impact his productivity and thus output is affected. Curing process. The precursor to the curing stage is the painting station, where the green tire, GT, is painted. Post that following are the set of operations at the curing station, which is also mentioned in Fig.6. Vertical trolley movement to curing machine. Tire lifted and tilt by 90 degrees by the operator to push in horizontal trolley. Aligning horizontal trolley below machine jaw. Machine jaw picks the horizontally positioned tire and places it in the mold. Post-curing operation. The finished hot tire is removed manually from the machine by the operator. Another set of green tire, GT, is loaded into the machine. The finished tire is rolled to the inspection station and the process is repeated. Fig. 6. Operation at curing station. Muri, overburden. Muri is a Japanese term meaning overburden or unreasonable. It is one of the three types of waste, Muda, Mura, Muri, and a key concept in the Toyota production system. In other words, you create Muri whenever you put your team under stress by demanding unreasonable or unnecessary work that exceeds their capacity. Muri can drastically decrease your team's productivity and efficiency. Fig.7 Vertical trolley. Muri in this context meant overburden caused due to excessive load given to operator beyond their limit. To meet the production requirement, operators tend to quickly load and unload the GT in the machine, due to which, they use their hands and roll and push the tire from vertical trolley as shown in Fig.7 into a horizontal base, and they repeat this action continuously. Repeating the motion around several times causes strain on his back and shoulders. If observed, the process of lifting the tire by the operator doesn't contribute much to the final product, which also means this activity is a pure NVA, non-value adding, and needs to be corrected. Accordingly, basis further observations, the following categorization of activities were made. Table 2 indicates NVA, incidental, means which doesn't add value to the product but it is a necessity that needs to be done. Also, when the green tire, GT, is bought from the painting station to the curing station on a vertical trolley, due to the soft nature of GT it gets slag in its shape and turns oval due to its weight. Therefore, the operator tends to tilt GT such that it regains its circular shape, because without it could not fit in the circular mold inside the machine. Table 2. Bifurcation of VA/NVA. Senior. No. Activity VA/NVA. 1. Rotate and bring the GT vertical trolley near the horizontal trolley NVA. 2. Roll the tire and push the tire on horizontal trolley NVA. 3. Load tire on machine jaw VA. 4. Use hand and push finished tire from machine NVA. Incidental. 5. Visual checking of the finished tire VA. 6. Fill the details of the finished tire on logbook NVA. Incidental. Solution. The root cause for the strain is in rolling and lifting the green tire, GT, from the trolley, and at the end horizontal trolley is used at the machine. If horizontal trolley itself is maintained from downstream operation until curing, then that would directly eliminate the NVA for the operator at the curing station. The constraints would be space utilized and quantity of tire carried by vertical trolley in comparison with horizontal trolley. Considering all aspects, a better trolley design was conceptualized, which fit in all the constraints and provided relief in handling the green tire for the operator. The concept in Fig.8 can easily carry 2 tires. When the upper tire is lifted by the machine jaw, the holding plate of the upper tire changes its horizontal position and becomes vertical as it is spring-loaded, also meaning that only when the weight is applied on the upper plate it becomes horizontal and normal rest position of the same plate is vertical. This is very critical as the lower tire can only be lifted once the upper plate is vertical, because at that position only the machine jaw can pick the tire. Fig.8 Layout of horizontal trolley, concept. Thus, with the use of the new trolley, the motion of the pick and place of the green tire, GT, is eliminated for the operator, and the subsequent time which used to be consumed can be utilized for other productive work. Fig. 9. Horizontal trolley. Conclusion. Usage of the horizontal trolley as shown in Figure 9. With 2 green tire, GT, carrying capacity will eliminate NVA at the curing station, wherein the operator can utilize his time to increase production, upskill himself. Eliminating wastages, in our case Muri, overburden, is a win-win situation for both the operator and manager, as the production will increase substantially and the operator won't be totally drained during work, leading to better productivity.